Welcome to the Sales Lab.
When you say sort of HVAC and building automation, now these are two things that don't necessarily hold hands together in my head, right? It's not obvious to me that those would be lumped together. Why? Why are those two in the same kind of division?
Because you actually cannot do one without the other. So when you think about a building on Texas A&M's campus, whether you think about a hospital, you think about a high-rise building in downtown Houston, you think about a school, fill in the blank, a church, whatever it may be. When people think of HVAC, they think of a 5-ton split system that's ran off a thermostat in their home, right?
No.
But what we're talking about is, instead of a 5-ton system, we're talking about somewhere like Texas A&M that has 100,000 tons of cooling that serves buildings. And then that chilled water goes into air handling units, and you have to have something to control the amount of water that's going through those coils. And you have to have something that controls the speed of the fan to regulate the temperature and the airflow going out of that unit. And then all of that's being fed and controlled based on the space temperature set points, right? So without building automation and, building management control system, which you'll have BAS, BMCS, all the different terms, you don't have the ability to be able to control the HVAC equipment that would be in a commercial application, like a hard stop, right? Now, so that's changed a lot now. That was originally temperature control building automation, right? But now we're controlling lights, we're controlling window shades. We're going well beyond what is just controlling HVAC to tracking occupants in a space and understanding occupant traffic and how a end user could change how that they need to set up their facility based on occupancy traffic. And I mean, that's just one of tons of things. And then with digitalization and continued growth around sustainability, obviously energy spend and carbon footprint is a massive priority. And so that's where you get into what you and I talked about right before we kicked this off, was just like the ROI and understanding, okay, yes, we can put in this central plant optimization truly where it's learning and adjusting in real time with algorithms. And it's going to cost $500,000, but you're going to save $250,000 a year because of the energy savings. So it's a 2-year ROI, right? And so it's gotten far more sophisticated, and technology is changing so rapidly. But it's really cool working for something like Johnson Controls, because we just consistently stay on the cutting edge of taking the voice of the customer and the industry to drive technology changes.